Righto, pumpkins, we're going to make a start on algebraic expressions. So what we're going to look at today is we're looking at all the different parts that make up algebra. So we're going to start off with pronumerals. The best way I can think of to describe pronumerals is they're the letters. They're the letters in algebra. So they're things like X, oh that yellow's horrible, Y, A, B, R, S, T, blah 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 blah, all the letters of the alphabet plus all the Greek letters plus all the Russian letters as well. Expressions are just ways to describe things using algebra. So say for example we had 4x plus 3, that's an expression. If we had x plus 2, that's also an expression. Miss Milstead's desk might have some.
Excellent. How'd you go Friday?
Yeah, pretty good. I think we made a bit of money.
Excellent.
Righto. Sorry, where were we? We were past this. We're past the letters. We're past the expressions. We're up to terms. So, we're looking at terms. Terms are just a way to describe what things are. So, 4x plus 3 has two terms. Each part that we have here, the 4x is one term and the 3 is another term. We can make things slightly larger by adding, say, 4x plus 9y plus 8z plus 16, and we still have our terms of 4x, 9y, 8z, and 16. So this one has four terms. We're not going to do too much on identifying terms, coefficients, etc. What? Coefficient? Why has it gone in there? So, coefficients. Coefficients are just what we call the number in front of the x. So we've got 4x, our coefficient is 4. If we've got 11x squared, our coefficient is just the 11. Each time it's just the number in front of the letter. It's not anything fancy pants, it's just a nice easy way to do stuff. Thank you, Mr. Swiger. Constant term. So we go on with our plain old regular 4x plus 3. Our constant term is the bit that's just the number. So in this case it's x plus 3. If we had something a little bit different like 4x plus 9y plus 11, again constant term, just the bit with a number, no pronumerals included. Substitution. Substitution is one of the best things you can learn. A equals 5. So if A equals 5, we can find 5A is 5 times 5, which is 25. Remember, when we got things written next to each other, imaginary little multiplication. Very important. Too often we see people do 5A equals 5, which is very much, and just to make sure you know, very bad. Righto, we need to find the number of tickets needed for 5 adults and C children. So we've got 5 adults plus some number of children, we don't know how many, but we're going to call it C. So to write an expression like this, we take the words, we put it into an algebraic sentence. We need to find the cost of X cheeseburgers. Well, we got X numbers of cheeseburgers times however much the cheeseburgers cost. Usually cheeseburgers are what, $3 roughly? So it'd be X times $3, which would be 3X dollars. Write an expression for 5 less than T. Well, we're going to start with T, and we've got 5 less than that, so we're going to take 5 away. Once again, it's just about reading the sentence. You could write it differently. You could have written it as 5 less than t, which would be wrong. Okay, you need to read through and make sure you understand the words that are being used. 5 less than t means we had t, we take away 5. Write the expression for 3 less than the sum of x plus y. So sum is a key word there, and 3 less than the sum of x plus y. So we started off with x plus y, sum meaning plus, and then we wanted to find 3 less than that. We've got to take 3 away. Like I said, this is just about taking the words, putting it into an algebraic expression. We got our lucky substitution one. So we got 7 lots of A. A is 1, so I'm going to put the 1 there. Minus 2 lots of B, which is 2, take away 3. So, what do we start with? Well, I'm glad you asked. We're going to start with the brackets. So we got 7 times 1 is 7, minus 2 lots of 2 minus 3 is minus 1. So we got minus 1 times minus 2 is plus 2. And we got 7 plus 2, which is 9. One of the key things I want you to get out of doing an example like this, setting out, notice how the equals are all underneath each other. That way you can keep your work in a nice orderly fashion. You don't get lost. Some people get lost very easily, some people get lost very different, only occasionally. It's really up to you, but if you keep your equals all going down the page, it makes life so much easier when you come to more difficult ones. That'll finish it up for today. Wish you all the best with your work and have fun.